Aquarius, July, mid-month. What's going on, Aquarius? I see you guys going back and forth, texting back and forth, sending messages. Um, some of you are intrigued by your either Scorpio or your Virgo or your Aries. Um, what's going on with you guys? Uh, I see a lot of cheeks blushing. I see a lot of smiles and flirts and flirtations going on. Um, I feel like there is someone that is on the chase, either you or this person you're after or your partner. Somebody is playing cat and mouse too. Um, Somebody is going towards someone, and they're running the other way. What's going on with that? I do feel like there's some relationships out there where your your partner is on and off again. Sometimes they're around, and it's really good. I mean, really, really good. And sometimes you can't catch up with them. I don't know where they're at. I don't know what they're doing. Neither do you. So it feels like there is a definite cat and mouse game going on. It feels like sometimes this person is there so much that you can't get rid of them, and then other times, like, where the hell they at? What's going on? Um, Aquarius, you guys are so loving, so super loving, and definitely very, very much a lot of fun when you're out. You have so much fun. You try to make everything um, be so exciting and so enjoyable. You're always trying to please your partner. You've always gone above and beyond. You've always, fixed things that were broken. You always find a way to make it work. Some of you are dating a partner who, yes, is still involved in a relationship. Some of you are dating a partner who just got out of jail. Who's that? Somebody just got out of jail. Whoever that's for, your partner needs time to adjust, to get back into the swing of things, to try to figure out what's going on, and also, too, it seems like they are now, after being away for a while, they are now trying to reiterate or reintroduce themselves back into society. They also missed being with the opposite sex for quite some time, and now they don't know if they want to be in a committed relationship or not. Even though you were there for them and supported them the whole time they were away, making sure they had their commissary, making sure they had what they needed, make sure that money was on their books, make sure they did have clothing to wear or shoes to wear or shower shoes or whatever it is. You went above and beyond for that, and now that they're out, they're not really giving you the time of day. That's not a good thing, but that may change. That may change into something more, but it's going to take some time. Again, they need time to adjust. So be patient where that's concerned. Those of you who are totally turned off about a situation, your partner is choosing, I think, a job that is a further location away. Someone is going to either have to travel for their job, or they're going to have to temporarily, whether it's 6 months of the year, live somewhere else for a job. That is coming as well. So be aware of that. That feels like it's putting distance in between you and your partner. And now you're wondering whether this is going to work or it's not going to work. It feels like you'll be able to go and visit, but with your job as well, you can't leave with them and go there. So you're kind of stuck. I don't know who that's pertaining to. But that, hang in there. It will be, again, it's only 6 months, but it will be a little challenging at times, and it's because trust is so hard, for you. So it's going to make you feel a little bit uncomfortable at times, but know that it is going to work itself out. It really is. Those of you who are in a wonderful, happy relationship, you wouldn't be watching this. So we'll skip that. Anyway, those of you who are in a relationship, though, just know that, yes, there's always trials and tribulations to go through in any relationship, and there's always work that has to be put in, right? So once you get that work put in, sit back, take time to go out to dinner, take time to make a date night. You got so much onto a routine that you just go to work, you come home, you have your dinner, he turns on the TV, he falls asleep watching TV. Next thing you know, he's getting your shower and going to bed. And if you're having sex 3 times a week, you're lucky. So, make a date night. Get a night together, make a date night, make a plan, get sexy, do your sexy, do his sexy, and go for it. Just go for it. Um, I think that would refreshen your relationship. It would also give you something to look forward to. So when you guys get on your routine and you're both working so hard, somebody may be working a full-time job and a part-time job. If that's the case, then you know what? Make sure you make time for you. Make sure you make time for an us. It's not just a one, it's a two. So take you, take him, or take her, and make two. Once you get to two, then there's no limit to what you can do. There's no limit to pleasing your partner. There is no limit. The sky is the limit and beyond. So take your partner to another level. Okay? All right. Now, for those of you who are interested or looking for a partner, there is love on the horizon for you guys. I don't know what you guys did on 4th of July. I don't know if some of you have met someone through a friend or through someone else, but it feels like there are a lot of relationships that are just building, just getting started. You're just starting the courtship, meaning, you're just getting ready to go out and have a second date. Some of you are coming up on this coming weekend. Today is Monday. So you're coming up on this weekend that's coming. Just 5 days from now will be Saturday, Friday night and Saturday. So that's 4 and 5 days. So that feels like there's an invitation coming for you. Someone is going to be taking you out. Somebody is going to be asking you out. Someone is going to want to impress you. They're going to try to do some of your favorite things. They're going to try to maybe take you to a movie, take you to dinner, take you for a walk in a park, take you near water. So some of this is going to be very adventurous. Some of it's very exciting. There's a lot of you, too, that are still playing that hermit role, are still home, just going to work, coming home, going to work, coming home, and wondering why your routine's not changing. Some of you have really got to take a chance and get out there, try to get involved in things, join different groups, clubs, and volunteer in different places. Do anything that it takes to get you exposed to new people and new situations. Some of you have friends who weekendly, on the weekends, they go away camping. They go away to a timeshare. They do something. You've been invited on different outings and you haven't gone. You felt like you'd be a third wheel because you didn't have a partner. There's always going to be other people there that you can meet as well. So take advantage of this opportunity. Try to get out there and do other things. If you keep doing the same thing, you're going to get the same results and nothing's going to change. So for now, again, opportunities will knock. Please answer the door. Please enter the door if you want things to change. If there's any of you who are currently visiting someone that's in a hospital, I'm picking up, and I don't know for how many of you it is, but some of you are visiting someone that is on their last toll, I keep wanting to say roll, I don't know what that means, but someone you know that this is the end of their life. This is coming to the end. And whether it's a grandparent, whether it's, God forbid, a child, there's someone who you're spending time with, and right now relationships and love are not on your mind. So it is important that I address that and say that I am sending prayers and healing energy out for both you and your loved one, whether it's a family member or a friend. There is someone, too, who has overdosed on drugs, and they are on a ventilator right now, and they are, within the next 72 hours, going to be taken off of that, and they are not going to make it through that point. But please know that They no longer will have to fight that big fight of addiction. And for those that are suffering from cancer and things of that nature, who have tried the chemo and the radiations to the point where now their body is just so beat up and tired from all the fighting, please whisper prayers in their ears. Please let them know how much they meant to you. And even if you think they can't hear you, they can. They can hear everything that's said in that room. Please don't let anyone in that room, of anyone who was in a coma or on a ventilator, who was under sedation, or induced comas, things of that nature, don't let anybody in the room speak negative. Please make sure they go outside and down the hall, because the hearing is definitely elevated when you're in that position, when you're in that state. You can hear very well, even outside of a closed door. So please don't let anyone do that. Please talk about their life. Please celebrate their life. Please talk about all the wonderful times and the good times that they had. Please talk about anything wonderful that they did in their lifetime, or maybe something they did that impacted your life and made something better in your life. Talk about that. Remind them of that as well. Like I said, say the Hail Mary, say the Our Father, say any prayer that you can, blessing them, and let them know that they'll be safe on their journey and that it's okay to go. They're waiting for approval. Someone who's watching this right now has a family member who has been hanging on and should have passed days ago. And the doctors told you that they would have expected them to pass days ago. Please let them know that it's okay to go and not to be afraid. Please let them know they have many angels and many other family members on the other side waiting to greet them as soon as they pass. So please let them know. And again, my deepest prayers, sympathy, and condolences go out to each and every one of you. Also, too, please, for any of you guys who are kind of thinking or reviewing whether or not you should contact someone that you were in a relationship with, somebody that you haven't been able to get off of your mind, somebody that you were waiting for them maybe to call you. However, you know what? Remember one thing, that it takes two to make something, and it takes two to break something. Everyone has their own responsibility in each relationship, and whether it makes it or it doesn't, everyone plays their own part. So don't put your pride before your fall. Don't bite off your nose to spite your face. Don't put the horse before the cart, or the cart before the horse, sorry. Don't put the cart before the horse. In other words, life is short. If you find that you're missing somebody like crazy, you want to be with them, you're not sure if they love you, you're not sure if they want to be with you, well, guess what? Today's Monday. There's no guarantee you're going to see Tuesday. None. So you either want to be happy today, or you're going to let your stubbornness, or you're going to let your fear, or you're going to let your worries, or you're going to let your own self-confidence, which has been knocked down, so you feel insecure, and you're going to let your own insecurities keep you from being happy, keep you from taking a chance. Don't do that. Don't do that at all. Try to reach out in whatever way you feel is best for you. Try to let them know how you're feeling. Send a simple message that, you know what, don't you think we should talk about this? Do you really want to let this end? Try to say something of that nature. Anything to open up the door, open up the window, open up the opportunity for them to reply back. You can either sit there and worry, well, what if they don't answer? Well, what if they don't reply? Well, what if they do? What if they do? So do you want to sit there and wait? And you're not choosing to be with anybody else. You're not taking any other offers or looking at any other options. You have them on your mind constantly. So either you're going to give in and try to meet them halfway. Nothing wrong with that. You know, yes, you do expect them to do something. You can't do all the work. But it's up to you. You're either going to sit there and wait and take a chance that you will have a Tuesday, you will have a Wednesday. Well, if you know that, I'd like to know how you know it, because even I don't know if I have a tomorrow. So what are you willing to do to secure your tomorrow? Well, this is your mid to end July. Again, for you guys to know that there is love out there. There are relationships that are wanting to be repaired. There are people that are definitely going to revisit certain situations. They are going to revisit back with a previous argument. Some people are going to hash that out once again. And please remember, it's not so much about who's right and who's wrong. It's supposed to be about two people trying to make it together. And the best way to make it and be the best couple is to find compromise, to learn to agree to disagree, and to respect each other's opinions and value each other's opinions. Because each of us are definitely entitled to our own opinion about certain things. Doesn't mean that your partner is going to think the same way. But you can work together to find a happy medium that respects both your point of view and theirs. So with that being said, best of luck to you for this month. I will be seeing you at the end of the month, getting ready for August. And know that better things are coming. And once again, to those of you who are involved with a family member or loved one who is very ill and on their way to make a new transition, to celebrate, to go up to, in my mind, heaven, then you guys, again, I send you all the blessings, all the prayers, all my condolences and sympathy to you all. However, too, I also send balloons and cakes and confetti to celebrate the life that they had here, and for the wonderful person and being who they were while they were living actively in this lifetime. And also, too, to celebrate the fight that they gave, because they gave one hell of a fight. So, goodbye for now, and I hope to see you on my live chat.